Hi, Aquarius. Happy Mercury Retrograde. Maybe it's happy, maybe it's uncomfortable. But for you, we're going to dive into a forecast, and this is for Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, or Mercury. So make sure to watch your other readings too for other signs. They may contain more information. And if you're interested in a personal reading, you can find the description or the link in the description box to book. I offer both recorded and live readings over Zoom. Okay, let's get into it. So for you, we are looking at Pluto, Cancer, and the third house coming into focus. And we also have an 8-card spread, but I'm going to start with the Astro Dice. So Pluto is bringing some degree of transformation to Cancerian themes of nurturance, of care, of family, of home. And we're looking at the third house, which does relate to communication. It can relate to our local area, our neighborhood. It can relate to our peers, our siblings. And it's specifically connected to the mind. And so it's very mercurial by nature. It feels like to me there's a real transformation that's occurring in the sort of chosen family that you identify with. It feels like there may be some honest truths that are coming out. I see the 3 of Cups here. I see the High Priestess. I see the Lovers in reverse and the King of Cups in reverse. And so we have quite a bit of big energy here. The High Priestess is connected to Cancer, so Cancer feels important for you throughout Mercury retrograde. And the Lovers is connected to Gemini. The King of Cups is connected to Pisces typically, but it could be any of the water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer as well. So we see water energy and air energy. There's a sense of community. Again, it feels like friendship is really in focus for you throughout this retrograde cycle. And it could be that you are letting go of some friendships, or maybe recognizing that there are some friendships that have kind of kept you attached to an old way of being or an old identity that you no longer resonate with. I see the 7 of Wands in reverse, Death, the Moon in reverse, and the 4 of Wands, which feels like there's this real desire to break free from unnecessary conflict, a desire to break free from maybe the lies that you've had to tell yourself in order to stay in relationships that do not feel like they're a great fit for you anymore. But on the flip side, because it doesn't honestly feel heavy. It feels more so like this is something you've been aware of for a while and something that you've been kind of chewing on for a while. And this feels more so like a relief, like you're able to sort of just let go of the amount of energy that you were putting into relationships that were not super serving you. With Death here, this also brings in the energy of transformation, which is reiterated by Pluto on the table. And with the Moon in reverse, it feels like those maybe lies that we had to tell ourselves, or the denial that we may have been stuck in that was keeping us attached, is really melting away. And with the 4 of Wands, you're kind of keeping your circle closer. You may identify that there are 3 really important relationships in your life that feel like home to you, and that these people are kind of like your people, and you want to invest more energy into these relationships as you sort of pull back from maybe old relationships that we mentioned earlier here. And so the 4 of Wands is connected to Aries. I mentioned that Death is connected to Scorpio, the Moon, Cancer, High Priestess. The Moon can also be connected to Pisces. And so it does feel like water sign energy, fire sign energy, and air sign energy is really important here. For some of you, you may be someone who practices polyamory or non-monogamy. You may be someone who has kind of had romantic or sexual relationships with friends or people in your community. And so those relationships in particular might be coming up for kind of review and reassessment. If that does not resonate for you, then again, this is just mostly looking at more platonic relationships in your life. But there could be an element of potentially considering the way that you engaged in past romances or past partnerships, or flings or situationships or whatever, and that might be something that you're also bringing kind of a renewed level of maturity or a new level of maturity and sort of discretion and discernment too. So it feels like as you sort of reassess the types of friendships that you really want to cultivate and focus on and give to, that's also kind of bleeding out into the rest of your life and the rest of your relationships too. Okay, so go watch your other readings if you'd like to. And again, if this was valuable to you, please do like, comment, subscribe, and you can book a reading via the link in the description. All right, take care, Aquarius. Bye.